I am with Mr. Ray Vanderveer, and what are some of the different things that you are enjoying so far today at the FFA Open House?
So far, I talked to the Farm Bureau, and we looked around at a lot of the projects that the kids are doing, and continues to be a very impressive program. They're really learning the art and science of agriculture. So it's just very impressive to see what these kids do in this program.
And now, the Forest Lake FFA is really big in Minnesota, just pretty much FFA in general. Is that often a big topic in the legislature?
Well, there's always change going on in the legislature and attempts to shuffle programs around and change them and improve them, but FFA has consistently shown that they produce leaders from the schools, and it's one that a program that I think we worked real hard to leave alone, in the sense that let the people that are running it now do it, because they're doing such a good job. So.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us today.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, so now I am with Mike Miron, and you are one of the teachers here at the Forest Lake FFA, and we are here at the open house. A very nice day. It's been raining the last few. Many different activities that are going on. Can you just explain a few?
Sure. I mean, the open house is a huge day for us, and you're right, we're grateful for the weather that we have so we can spread out a little bit, but it's really an opportunity for us to showcase agriculture at a lot of different levels. So students have projects here ranging from animals to plants to different things they've done in natural resources. So there's student displays, and then there's also lots of agricultural groups here, like the corn growers, the Farm Bureau, the turkey growers. So there's lots of different agricultural groups here that are also available to promote their product and promote their part of the agricultural industry.
Okay, so now the Forest Lake FFA program's probably one of the strongest in Minnesota. Why do you think that? Why do you think that is?
I think it's about providing opportunities for kids where they can take ownership in something. And today is another one of those examples, whether it be this or the horse show that we do, the different career development events that students are involved in. They can really find a place that they can find an activity that they not only enjoy but take ownership in, take responsibility in, and plan it and conduct it. And so I think part of building strong leaders and part of making the program as successful is having lots of people involved in it. So the Forest Lake FFA is about 110 members strong. All of them are really active in what we do, and most of them are here participating today, not just because we ask them to, but because they want to and they volunteer to, and I think that's what makes things really unique.
All right, so now I am with Princess Kay of the Milky Way, Katie Miron. So we are here at the Forest Lake FFA Open House. You are a past Forest Lake FFA member.
Right.
Can you explain some of the different things that you are doing here then?
Here at the open house today, I'm here talking with the students, obviously encouraging them to get their 3 servings of dairy a day that they need, especially as teenagers. We need to make sure we build those strong bones for later in life. And we have a booth where we're handing out recipes and pencils and pens. I've put on a lot of tattoos today, handed out cheese and ice cream, and just really give people the opportunity to see that there are dairy farmers in this state that are working very hard to produce these wholesome products. And the Washington County Dairy Princesses are there with me, and they're working extremely hard as well to talk to their fellow students about what's happening on their farms.
So there are many different Princess Kays of the Milky Ways that came from Forest Lake. Is that correct?
Actually, I am the second Princess Kay of the Milky Way from Washington County. The first was my sister Anne, and she was the first Princess Kay ever from Washington County. But I am the 57th Princess Kay of the Milky Way. So it's definitely a long-standing tradition in the state, and something that I'm very honored to be a part of.
I remember seeing the video when you were crowned. What was the feeling once that happened?
Shock and disbelief, and then you just feel a sense of, you just feel very humbled that your fellow dairy farmers across the state are giving you this great responsibility to represent them. And I definitely take that seriously because, 54% of the people in the state and this country have never had the opportunity to meet a farmer. And so to have that chance to get out, to go into the schools, to talk to the consumers is definitely important. And dairy farmers are so busy every day, working so hard, they often don't have time to do it themselves. So to have that chance is really amazing.
All right, so now I am with Mr. Bob Marsdorf. Nice to see you here at the Forest Lake FFA. For the first time in many years, it's not raining out, which is very nice. Definitely, but what are some of the different things that you have going on today at the FFA?
Well, we have a lot of things that are similar to other years, and some things that are a little bit different. We have more trees from the DNR this year than we've had in the past, and some different species. We have tamarack and we have bur oak and some others that we haven't had always so often. And you're right, the weather is really nice today compared to the last couple of years, so we always appreciate that. We've had some dignitaries here. Senator Vanderveer was here, and Representative Detmer was here, and the Assistant Commissioner of Agriculture was here, Charlie Post, and to see what was going on, interacted with young people, and I think had a really good time. It was important for us, I guess, to have somebody from the Department of Ag come and see what's happening with ag education in the public schools.
Yep. So now, how many different FFA open houses has the school had?
This is number 27 here at Forest Lake. Yeah, I have. I brought this idea here actually from Illinois. It was actually from a community college in Illinois that I got this idea. I taught in Illinois for 6 years prior to coming to Forest Lake, and it started as a small idea that was a way of showing student projects, and year by year we've added the involvement of the community and the involvement of agricultural businesses, and it's been a wonderful thing to expose our kids to the world of agriculture and the careers that are out there for them.
Forest Lake is known to have one of the strongest FFA programs in Minnesota. Why do you think that is?
Oh, I don't know. You know, we work hard at it, to be honest with you. My younger teaching colleagues are fabulous. They're spectacular. And we try to have really good programming and classes that are relevant to kids. To the extent that it's possible, we try to get hands-on activities to have the students maximize their learning that they do here. And kids like that. Students like that, to be able to have hands-on learning and the real world. They like to be introduced to the real world.
All right, and now finally, this is your last year teaching. So there are many different activities going on, usually throughout a regular school year with FFA. What are your plans now after retirement? Are you going to...
You know, I really don't have any special plans. I guess right now I'm totally immersed in the end of the school year, and I will tell you that I have mixed emotions about leaving. My school kids have been a huge part of my life for a long time, and so it's kind of actually kind of hard to go to the end of the year with the very last year. So, but at the same time, I think it is time for some younger folks to fit into that role and to carry on the traditions that are here.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, and you have a good day.
You too.